You know, the very first game that I tested and the very first game that I tried, and I think I told this to you guys many times before on my videos, was Cyberpunk 2077. It's the very first game that I tried on Nintendo Switch 2. And what's so impressive about it, it's not just the fact that you can use the Joy Cons and use the mouse in a specific way along with the gyroscope, but the way the game played, the way the game looked, and the fact that the game never crashed, it ran smoothly. And here we are, still after all these months. How many months? This game came out in May of last year, so it's like May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Uh, it's about, let's just say, 8 months, give or take, you know, or 9 months, or is it? Oh, it's February, March, April. Yeah, it's about 8 months, and in about 8 months that this game has been released on Nintendo Switch 2, uh, I gotta tell you, man, I have been simply blown away just by how smooth this thing is and how smooth it looks and how smooth it runs. Um, Between a performance mode, 60 FPS, and a 30 FPS mode on the quality mode, which I'm using right now, just a quality mode, it's been just a smooth ride, man. With this game, it's been nothing but a smooth ride. I haven't had any issues like with the game in terms of like crashing or bugs. Everything's been just a smooth ride, man, and still is. Here, let's park the car over here. Still is. Let's just exit. Using a mouse was probably one of the best features for me personally, because look, you can use a thumbstick, right, to look around in video games, which of course majority of us do use a controller and a thumbstick. But the thumbstick on the controller, it's never going to be as accurate as using a mouse, because the mouse is the most precise. This is why a lot of PC gamers tell me, man, unless you try the mouse, man, you really don't understand what the gaming is. And it's true. Using a mouse and keyboard, especially for a PC, it's the best, the most precise. And now that you can do that here on a Cyberpunk 2077, it really feels like a more natural experience. You know, using a left thumbstick to run, using a right Joy-Con to look around as a mouse, uh, or let's just pull out the gun, right? Just pull out the gun so nobody sees me over here. So let's just pull out the gun really quick. All right, like aiming, reloading, crouching, and it's all just done so smoothly. And it's something that you really have to try, just to see how smooth this is. So it wasn't just the graphics. Well, the graphics were one of the things that still surprises me. And I think Cyberpunk has showcased to us that Nintendo Switch 2, it's very powerful. Remember I talked about Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Like, I'm not surprised that the Resident Evil 9 Requiem it's coming. I'm not surprised that Resident Evil 7 and 8 are coming and taking the full advantage of Nintendo Switch 2 hardware. I'm not surprised that Pragmata it's coming to Nintendo Switch 2. It's a Capcom game. I'm not. Hold on. I'm not surprised that All of these games are coming, like a First Light, James Bond, Final Fantasy VII Remake, because this has shown to me that uh, Cyberpunk 2077 has shown to me with Nintendo Switch 2 hardware that this console is more than capable, dude. This console is more than capable of handling these third-party games that require a lot of horsepower. And with games like Star Wars Outlaws, Assassin's Creed, Shadow, Cyberpunk, especially with the Cyberpunk, I knew that Nintendo Switch 2, it's going to be like similar to Nintendo 64 back in the 90s, that it'll be able to run these games, these third-party games that would be only possible, let's say, on PS5 or Xbox Series X and a PC. They will be able to handle it at ease. And you know what? Here we are. And like I said, not only does it look great, but it runs great. And the controllers are very unique. The game never crashes. There's no bugs, no issues. The game loads really fast. And honestly, the fact that you can play it on your portable device, take it with you everywhere you go, all of this is really beneficial. It's a benefit that think of the benefit that you're getting playing the Cyberpunk on Nintendo Switch 2. Not only can you plug it into your TV and enjoy the 4K HDR, but you can also play the very unique controllers. Not only can you do that, but you can also take it with you, and you can take that experience and enjoy it on the go everywhere you go. That's a benefit, bro. That to me, it's a great value that you can't get that like on other places. Yes, granted, on a PC, sure, it looks amazing, ultra widescreen. Yeah, PlayStation 5, sure, it looks great. But what you are getting here is a very unique version of the game that allows you to have the ability to take it with you, plug it into your TV, and for a small device like Nintendo Switch 2 to be able to handle this and bring you this type of quality, it's a testament to how powerful Nintendo Switch 2 is. So don't underestimate Nintendo Switch 2. A lot of people said to me, "Ooh, why did you buy Nintendo Switch 2? It's not a powerful system. It's not as powerful as PS5 Pro." I was like, dude, trust me, it has enough power to handle these games at a certain quality, at a certain resolution that's just right. And when you look at PS5 Pro, what is PS5 Pro doing that's something drastically better or different? They're still using dynamic resolution. They're still scaling the resolution. Okay, it's not like they're like doing native 4K, right? They're still using dynamic resolution. They're still using PSSR, also known as PISR, to bring you, a quality with ray tracing, but at a certain dynamic resolution. And that's really my question is like, so then, you know, if I can enjoy something like this on a Nintendo Switch 2 and enjoy all of these third-party games at a very good quality, what do I even need a PS5 Pro? I mean, honestly, what do I even need it? I think you get a much greater value with the PS5 Pro. With a Nintendo Switch 2, because with Nintendo Switch 2, not only do you get to play all of these third-party games, okay, but on top of all of these third-party games, you also get to enjoy all these first party exclusives that only Nintendo has. Not to mention the Nintendo expansion pack, and it's a much cheaper console than PS5 Pro. I don't know. It's just me, dude. I'm not like being subjective because look, I have a PS5. I have two of them, but I look at Nintendo Switch 2 and I'm like, man, there's certainly more exclusives here. There's certainly more games to play. And on top of that, I get to play these third-party games. I get to take these third-party games with me everywhere I go, and I can plug it into a TV, play it there as well. It's a very unique way of enjoying these games, you know. And it's not only is it a very unique way to play games, but at the same time, games like Cyberpunk, games like Star Wars Outlaws, upcoming Resident Evil Requiem, upcoming, Resident Evil 7 and 8, and the Final Fantasy 7 remake, all of these games really showcase, including the game called Pragmata, just how powerful Nintendo Switch 2 is, you know. And if you're not convinced, trust me, just try it. Try it. See it for yourself. Ask a friend who has a Nintendo Switch 2 to let you play it, and you will see for yourself. Uh, so anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on this video because I just felt like revisiting Cyberpunk. Maybe I'll live stream Cyberpunk a little bit more for you guys so we can talk more about it in detail. But I felt like making this video just to like revisit Cyberpunk 2077 in 2026. And like I said, it's great. Remember, it's not just the fact that it looks great, but the fact that it runs great. It has these very unique controllers, and not one single time did I ever had any issues or any problems. Not one single time did I experience the game with any sort of bugs, or did the game ever crash. The game never crashed. It's just been a smooth ride, man, with this game. And like I said, I couldn't be more happier with Cyberpunk and Nintendo Switch 2. You know,
What do you want?
it still surprises me just like how smooth it is and how great it is and how well it runs. You know. And not only that, but you get the Ultimate Edition. You get everything included in there. You can take it with you on the go. To take something like this on the go and to have these kind of graphics at this kind of performance, it's truly remarkable. It really is, dude. Well, look, I found a car. I'm gonna steal this. Oh, I'm taking this. It's not even a matter of question. I'm taking it. Oh, I'm certainly taking this. They're not gonna let me through? Apparently they won't let me through. Well, that's okay. I can take a shortcut. Remember, there's a shortcut over here. Like I said, controlling the cars is super fun with a mouse controller and a thumbstick on the left Joy-Con. It really works well. It's really smooth. I haven't had any issues. Here, let me show you. Smooth ride. Here, let me park it over here for a little bit. Smooth ride, smooth as a butter. Look at that. It looks great. Yeah, we're on Nintendo Switch 2. I know. Even right now, me revisiting Cyberpunk. Maybe I will stream this live stream this for you guys later on so we can like talk more about it. But like I said, I'm still impressed because it's Nintendo Switch 2. That's why. And like I said, I think this game alone, it's a testament. And I also said that the Rockstar could easily bring Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5. And I don't understand for the life of me why Rockstar has not yet brought uh, Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 to Nintendo Switch 2. Don't forget, all these Bethesda games are coming. Oblivion remastered, remake. You got Fallout 4, and believe me, Starfield is coming. Indiana Jones. You know, you got all of these Xbox, Bethesda games coming out on top of everything else that Nintendo Switch 2 has. So if that's not like a testament to you that Nintendo Switch 2, it's a pretty amazing console, that it's very powerful. This Tegra 2 GPU that they have from Nvidia, it's more than capable, and it can handle whatever it needs to handle. Ooh, what do we have here? Hold on, let me get out. Oh, hello there. Hello, hello. Ooh, not bad. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway, look at this car. Looks amazing, huh? Looks amazing. It does. I mean, this entire game looks amazing, man. It really does. All right. Well, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 17 minutes. I think you guys catch my drift just by watching this video. You can tell just like how good this game is, how well it runs, you know. And once you finally purchase Nintendo Switch 2, I think you are going to realize, you know, how great this Cyberpunk really is on Nintendo Switch 2. You know, I would say this should be your first game to purchase, just to kind of understand like how powerful this Nintendo Switch 2 really is. And I think Cyberpunk 2077 is a perfect. I think they have it on sale right now. I think it's like the perfect game to go with. Honestly, I would certainly go with this first. And it's the complete edition. You know, especially if you haven't played it, you're getting a full complete edition, man. It's just, yeah, can't go wrong with Cyberpunk 2077. Well, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, what do you think about Nintendo Switch 2? What is your experience so far with Nintendo Switch 2? And what do you think like about Nintendo Switch 2? What are your thoughts on it and all that? You guys know how I feel about it, but I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video, and I will see you also on the live stream. Thank you for watching.